Hi guys once more. How are you? Okay, welcome to my YouTube channel today. This is Brian at AG254. And on today's topic, we're going to talk about something very nice. It's called common money mistakes young Kenyans make and how to avoid them. So stay tuned as we jump into this one. It's a very nice one, a very interesting one. First of all, adulting in Kenya is not for the weak, and I hope you've experienced the same. Rent, food, fare, Wi-Fi, Netflix, and then your friend tells you there is a birthday contribution of around 1,000, and you're like, but why? Let's face it, most Kenyans are trying to figure life out while balancing bills, family pressure, and a bit of enjoyment. But somewhere along the way, we make financial decisions that leave us very broke every end month or even before end month, prompting us to go to these loan apps. So today we are breaking down the real money mistakes we make, and I promise by the end, you'll see yourself somewhere in this story. And I hope you do. Number one, the biggest mistake of them all is living beyond your means. You earn 20k but you're living like you earn 200k. You want soft life every weekend, fancy restaurants, designer shoes, new phone, yet your bank account is crying for mercy. Like crying for mercy. We love vibes too much in this country. One weekend out you can wipe your entire week's budget. And the worst part, you start borrowing or using Fuliza to keep you up with people who are also faking it. So in a way, we are all faking it. The truth is, you can't stand your way to wealth. If your income is small, adjust your lifestyle, not your ego. Cook at home, use a matatu, thrift shop, and plan your money smartly. Real wealth is built quietly. Let's be real again. Most people, most young people save only when they have extra money. But the question is, when is that even? If you wait to save what's left, you'll never save. The trick is to save beyond you spend. Even if it's 200 bob a week, consistency matters more than the amount. Start with a simple goal, emergency fund, chama, sacco, anything that keeps you from borrowing every time life throws surprises. Because life in Kenya always will. Remember, your first step to financial freedom is discipline, not a higher salary. You don't raise your expenditure because you got a raise in your salary. You must always keep that in mind. Yes, the Fuliza generation. You wake up broke, but you still say Al Fuliza. You go out broke, still for Al Fuliza. You even Fuliza to pay another loan. My friend, that's not financial freedom. That's financial. I'll call it financial suicide with a smile. These mobile loans look convenient, but they trap you. Small amount, big interest. Next thing you know, you're paying off debt with more debt. If you're using loans, let them be for things that grow, like a small business, not a trauma joint. Like, let it count. That's what I mean. Many of us have no idea where our money goes. You just withdraw and spend until M-Pesa balance is zero. Then you start blaming witchcraft. It's not witchcraft, it's poor budgeting. You need to track your spending. Use notes on your phone, a budgeting app, or even a notebook. Write down your income, then assign every shilling a purpose. Rent, food, savings, transport. Use the 50-30-20 rule for the basic needs, the wants, and savings. Always keep that in mind. If you don't tell your money where to go, it will disappear. And you'll wonder how budgeting is is even done or is even possible. Most young people think investments are for the rich, but that's very wrong. That's a very wrong way of looking at budgeting. You can start small, circle shares, government bonds, agribusiness, or even learning a skill that pays you more. The trick is to stop letting fear or laziness hold you back. Instead of spending every coin on short-term pleasure, start thinking long-term. Save, 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 save. Imagine if you invested 500 bob weekly from your campus days. By now, you'd be miles ahead. So the earlier you start, the better. Don't wait for the right time. The time is now. If you don't have money goal, you'll keep going in circles. You must ask yourself, what am I working for? A business, a car, a house, financial peace. Without goals, every shilling feels like free money and you'll waste it. But when you have clear targets, you become intentional with your spending, saving, and hustle. Okay, so we've roasted ourselves enough. Let's talk about solutions. First, budget every month. Know what's coming in and what's going out. That's the first thing. The second thing, save something, no matter how small. The third thing, avoid impulse spending. Think before you buy. Avoid impulse spending. Think before you buy. I'm going to take that again. Avoid impulse spending. Think before you buy. Cut down on debts, especially for Fuliza. But in this case, let's learn financial literacy. Read, listen to money podcast, or even follow who inspires you to grow. Start small, invest early. Live within your means. No shame in simplicity. Soft life can wait. I'll be honest. I've made most of these mistakes myself. I've spent recklessly. I've borrowed when I shouldn't have. I've ignored savings before. But the good thing about money is you can always start again. You can always reset, rebuild, and relearn and learn. Financial maturity isn't about being perfect. It's about being aware and intentional. So don't beat yourself up. Just promise yourself to do better from today. So, what money mistakes are you guilty of? DM me or drop a comment. I'll read your stories next episode. Remember, money is like a relationship. If you don't respect it, it will leave you. This has been Brian Agwenge on AG254. Till next time, stay wise, stay humble, and stop Fulizaing for lunch.